Oahspe, Part 15, Book of Jehovih, Chapter 6. When man comprehended the earth, he looked upward, and Jehovih saw him, and knew the desires of his soul. So Jehovih sent his son Uz, and Uz spake, saying, 2. Hear me, O man, the mysteries of heaven and earth will I clear up before thy judgment. Thou art the highest, and comest to the chiefest of all kingdoms. From great Jehovah shalt thou learn wisdom, and none shall gainsay thee. 3. Bethink thee, O man, of the magnitude of thy father's kingdoms and his places in the firmament. Save I take thee into the heavens above, thou canst not comprehend the places thereof. 4. Man then rose up in spirit and ascended into the firmament, for his spirit had crystallized into separateness, and Uz and Es ascended with him, speaking in the voice of the Father. And man beheld that each and everything in the firmament was orderly, and still each to itself located. Then spake Es, saying, 5. Behold, O man, as a farmer soweth corn in one place, and wheat in another, and roots in another, and flax, everything in a separate place, even so doth Jehovah store the ingredients of which worlds are made, everything in its place, the substance of the iron in one place, the substance of the stones in another, the substance of the vegetable kingdom in another, and even so of the substance of the animal kingdom, and the oils and sand, for he hath places in the firmament of heaven for all of them. These that thou sawest are the Agi, and the Jia, and the nebulae, and amidst them in places there is Semu also. Let no man say, yonder is hydrogen only, and yonder oxygen only. The divisions of the substances of his creations are not as man would make them. All the elements are to be found, not only in places near at hand, but in distant places also. 6. When the Father driveth forth his worlds in the heavens, they gather a sufficiency of all things. So also cometh it to pass that when a corporeal world is yet new and young, it is carried forth, not by random, but purposely, in the region suited to it. Hence there is a time for Semu, a time for falling nebulae, to bury deep the forest and Semuan beds, to provide coal and manure for a time thereafter. So is there a time when the earth passeth, a region in the firmament when sand and oil are rained upon it and covered up, and gases bound and sealed up for the coming generations of men. 7. And man said, I am ashamed in thy sight, O Jehovah. I looked upward and said, behold, the sky, it is nothing. Then I said, it is true. The corporeal worlds are made of condensed nebulae. But I saw not the wisdom and glory of thy works. I locked thee up in coincidences and happenings. Thy unseen world hath become seen. The unreal hath become the real. 8. Oh, that I had been mindful of thee. Oh, that I had not put thee afar, nor imagined laws and decrees. Teach thou me, O Jehovah, how was the beginning of man? How was it with the first of the living that thou broughtest forth? 9. Jehovah said, have I not declared myself in the past? In my works have I not provided thousands of years in advance? As I have shown system in the corporeal worlds, know thou, O man, that system prevaileth in the firmament. 10. To the tree I gave life. To man I gave life and spirit also. And the spirit I made was separate from the corporeal life. 11. Out of Semu I made man, and man was but as a tree, but dwelling in Huk, and I called him Asu. Adam. 12. I looked over the wide heavens that I had made, and I saw countless millions of spirits of the dead, that had lived and died on other corporeal worlds before the earth was made. 13. I spake in the firmament, and my voice reached to the uttermost places. And there came in answer to the sounds of my voice myriads of angels from the roadway in heaven, where the earth travelleth. I said to them, Behold, a new world have I created. Come ye and enjoy it. Yeah, ye shall learn from it how it was with other worlds in ages past. 14. There alighted upon the new earth millions of angels from heaven, but many of them had never fulfilled a corporeal life, having died in infancy, and these angels comprehended not procreation nor corporeal life. 15. And I said, Go and deliver Oahspe from darkness, for he shall also rise in spirit to inherit my Etherian worlds. 16. And now was the earth in the latter days of Samu, and the angels could readily take on corporeal bodies for themselves. Out of the elements of the earth clothed they themselves, by force of their wills, with flesh and bones. By the side of the Asuans took they on corporeal forms. 17. And I said, Go ye forth and partake of all that is on the earth, but partake ye not of the tree of life, lest in that labor ye become procreators, and as if dead to the heavens whence ye came. 18. But those who had never learned corporeal things, being imperfect in wisdom, comprehended not Jehovah's words, and they dwelt with the Asuans, and were tempted, and partook of the fruit of the tree of life. And lo and behold, they saw their own nakedness, and there was born of the first race, Oahspe, a new race called man. And Jehovah took the earth out of the travail of Samu, and the angels gave up their corporeal bodies. 19. Jehovah said, Because ye have raised up those that shall be joint heirs in heaven, ye shall tread the earth with your feet, and walk by the sides of the newborn, being guardian angels over them, for they are of your own flesh and kin. 20. Fruit of your seed have I quickened with my spirit, and man shall come forth with a birthright to my Etherian worlds. 21. As I have quickened the seed of the firstborn, so will I quicken all seed to the end of the earth. And each and every man-child and woman-child born into life will I quicken with a new spirit, which shall proceed out of me at the time of conception. Neither will I give to any spirit of the higher or lower heaven power to enter a womb or a fetus of a womb and be born again. 22. As the corporeal earth passeth away, so shall pass away the first race Oahspe. But as I pass not away, so shall not pass away the spirit of man.